Mickey 17 may not be my preferred mode of Bong Joon-Ho, but it's the mode we need right now. This is Bong as madcap science fiction prophet, so think Snowpiercer and Okja, rather than playful observer of human depravity, such as Parasite, Mother, or Memories of Murder. As such, Mickey is messy. It's a bit messagey as well. But we're living in a time when any voice decrying cruel and rampant dehumanization, especially with this level of imagination and ingenuity, is a precious one. Based on a 2022 novel by Edward Ashton, Mickey 17 stars Robert Pattinson in the title role. In the year 2054, Mickey works for an interplanetary mission as an expendable, someone subjected to risky tasks that often result in death. Each time he's killed, a fresh body is printed and Mickey's memories are uploaded into it, allowing him to get back to work. When we first meet Mickey, he's died 16 times. Dark stuff, but if you know Bong's films, you won't be surprised to find this premise played for broad, if bleak laughs. How did Mickey find himself in this situation? Well, back on Earth, he had fallen into debt to a loan shark after unwisely investing in an anti-meat fast food business called Macarons Are Not a Sin. Unsurprisingly, it went bust. To avoid having his legs busted as well or worse, Mickey joined an experimental expedition to colonize a distant planet.
On Earth, nothing was working out, and I wanted to get the hell out of there.
You're planning to be an expendable?
You read through the paperwork.
Yeah. I should have read through it.
Pattinson is absolutely in on the joke, seemingly modeling his performance on the Three Stooges. He has Moe's haircut and Curly's nasally dim-witted patter. Like other characters in Bong's filmography, say the arrested, developmentally delayed son in 2009's Mother, Mickey's mental gears appear to grind a bit more slowly than most people, making him particularly vulnerable in an increasingly callous society. Pattinson brings a slapstick element to his performance. There's a great bit where he tumbles down some stairs, but he also taps into the pathos he brought to The Rover, where he played a mentally challenged man trying to make sense of a violent post-apocalyptic landscape. Mickey is something like Forrest Gump if he lived in a world where that floating feather was doomed to land in an incinerator. As we learn more about the world of Mickey 17, Bong forgoes the clockwork precision that made Parasite so brilliant in favor of scattershot ambition. Not every shot lands, and there may be a few too many characters. The script tragically underserves both Stephen Yeun and Toni Collette. But there are still plenty of touches that prophetically hit their mark. Each time a new Mickey comes rolling out of the printer, it's both a cleverly goopy sight gag and a commentary on the indifference with which laborers are treated in a global economy. At one point, Mickey flops onto the ground like a dead fish because the scientists have forgotten to provide a gurney to catch him. An entire plot line involves creatures discovered on the planet, something like giant hairy pillbugs, evoking questions of both animal cruelty and creation care. Here, Mickey 17 recalls the mournful, elegiac manner of Hayao Miyazaki's Princess Mononoke and Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind, employing fantasy and science fiction here to call out humanity for our rapaciousness. Then there is Mark Ruffalo's Kenneth Marshall, a failed politician who's convinced his most fervent followers to join him on his expedition to establish a better human society, albeit one built on the backs of people like Mickey. It's almost shocking how clearly Marshall functions as an Elon Musk-Donald Trump hybrid, given that the movie was in production well before those two came to dominate the world stage with exactly the sort of inhumanity, in the supposed name of capitalist efficiency, that Mickey 17 depicts. Like Musk and Amazon's Jeff Bezos, Marshall has an obsession with both space and systemization, limiting his interplanetary employees to rationed cubes of protein while enjoying steaks in his suite. Like Trump, he has a flair for showmanship. He hosts a late-night talk show on board the spaceship, and flagrant religious hypocrisy. One of my favorite bits comes during a speech in which Marshall decries something as Satan's work while flashing the signs of the horn behind his back. Musk and Trump are dangerous clowns, which is exactly how Marshall is portrayed. Ruffalo, tapping into his poor things gear, devours the role. Because we're currently stuck in their sick circus, though, Mickey 17's relatively happy ending is perhaps where the movie's prescience falters. I'd like to hang on to the hope that the movie offers, but at the moment, that feels naive, especially in a country that, like Mickey, probably should have read the fine print.